Good morning this Wednesday, the 25th of June. I'm Grady Wolfe, Senior Market Analyst with Bell Direct. Wall Street closed higher on Tuesday as investors hold on to hopes of a ceasefire in the Middle East. The Dow Jones rose 1.2%, the S&P 500 added 1.11%, and the tech-heavy Nasdaq ended the day up 1.43%. While President Trump reported on Tuesday morning that a ceasefire between Iran and Israel has been agreed upon, reports then followed that Iran has not agreed to a ceasefire, thus sparking fears of prolonged tensions in the region. Despite the confusion though, markets still rallied on a global scale yesterday and energy stocks plummeted amid the dive in the price of oil overnight. In Europe overnight, global hopes of a ceasefire boosted markets in the region, with the STOXX 600 rising 1.2% on Tuesday, while Germany's DAX added 1.6%, the French CAC rose 1%, and in the UK the FTSE 100 ended the day flat. Oil and gas stocks weighed on market gains in the region amid the tumbling price of energy commodities due to the lack of supply concerns from the Middle East that initially led to a spike when the war first broke out between Iran and Israel just last week. Across the Asia region on Tuesday, positive global sentiment on ceasefire hopes extended into the region, with markets closing higher led by South Korea's Kospi index rising almost 3%, while Hong Kong's Hang Seng added 2.06%, China's CSI index gained 1.2%, and Japan's Nikkei added 1.14% on Tuesday. Ceasefire talks in the Middle East boosted global investor sentiment overnight, leading to the local market rallying almost 1% on Tuesday, led by material stocks posting a near 2% gain, while the energy sector tumbled almost 4% on that sliding price of oil. Two local IPOs had investors hitting the buy button yesterday, with Greatland Gold jumping almost 8% on debut, while Virgin Australia shares took flight on IPO, with the airline ending its re-debut session up over 8%, and re-debut because it's the second time it's listed on the ASX. KFC Australia operator Collins Foods soared 16.5% yesterday despite announcing weaker results for FY25, including NPAT down almost 15% and the full-year dividend sliding 7%. Investors likely welcomed the strength of the results for the second half of FY25 and strong outlook into the new year, and revenue increasing over 2%. On the commodities front this morning, oil has extended its decline to trade 5.92% lower at $64.45 per barrel. Uranium is up 2.17% at $77.55 a pound. Gold is down 1.51% at $3,317.46 an ounce, and iron ore is down just 0.02% at $94.75 a tonne. The Australian dollar has strengthened against the greenback overnight to buy 65.04 US cents, 94.12 Japanese yen, 47.86 British pence, and 1 New Zealand dollar and 8 cents. Ahead of the midweek trading session here in Australia, the SPI futures are anticipating the ASX will open the day up 0.06%, and that's tracking global market gains overnight. And now let's dive into some trading ideas for your consideration this Wednesday. Bell Potter has downgraded the rating on Adairs from a buy to a hold and have reduced the 12-month price target on the company from $2.65 to $2.10 following the release of Adairs' Q4 results, including higher fixed costs and the company's focus on furniture division down 9.3% on the PCP amid tough market headwinds. And Trading Central has identified a bearish signal on Ampol following the formation of a pattern over a period of 33 days, which is roughly the same amount of time the share price may fall from the close of $25.34 to the range of $23.40 to $23.80, according to standard principles of technical analysis. And that's all we have time for this Wednesday morning. I hope you have a wonderful day and happy investing.